Now, Way 31 Storm Tracker meteorologist Grace Anello with 31 Triple Doppler.
Let's take a look at our moisture levels in the upper atmosphere. This is not showing rain. Unfortunately, we're rain-free for quite some time. What this is showing, though, is that moisture, which is giving us our humidity. The tan colors you're seeing are drier air. The green is what you're seeing is more saturated, more humid air. Well, we're seeing that humidity in the Tennessee Valley right now, no doubt. But just hang on to your hat, because in the next several hours, we see not only more humid air come into the forecast, those darker greens, but we also see that air become significantly more widespread, meaning however muggy you felt the last several days, just you wait, because as we head into this weekend, the muggy conditions are just ramping up. First thing in the morning is when you're the most humid, and it's also when we're well above average as far as our out-the-door temperatures this morning. So it really is feeling like summertime, despite the fact that we're not quite there on the calendar yet. 70 degrees right now in Muscle Shoals, 71 in Huntsville, down to 66 in Coleman. A few of us in those 60s are catching a little bit of a break, but it's still warm and very muggy today. If you're planning on eating lunch or dinner outside today, well, I don't know that I really like that plan. I'm giving you only 2 stars for a late lunch outside, only 3 for dinner. The reason being those temperatures. 95 degrees for your high temperature around 3 o'clock this afternoon, 92 at dinner time. And notice we're hardly going to have a single cloud in the sky, meaning barely any shade or relief from that heat. Couple that with the dew point levels and not exactly a comfortable afternoon or evening to be outside. Definitely not the time you want to leave your pets outside or spend too long taking them on a walk or your kids outdoors. A pool day, probably a good call. By tomorrow, we're even slightly hotter, 96 degrees. We do welcome back a slight breeze tomorrow as well, so that will be helpful. And then before you know it, we're making it to Father's Day on Sunday. Well, I don't know about you, but I have just about the best father in the whole entire world. But unfortunately, this is not the forecast I really wanted to give him for Father's Day. We're going to have a whole lot of sunshine on tap. Sunday is the hottest and the most humid day. Same temperature as Saturday, but more muggy conditions. And so we'll be sitting in the mid-90s right around time for your Father's Day late afternoon lunch, right around 4 o'clock, meaning maybe don't make your dad stand outside by the grill this year. That just might be uncomfortable. Not a good gift. 5:49 on your Friday morning, and 31 Triple Doppler is completely dry from rain. We've said that for the last 6 days in a row, and we're gonna say it for the next 5 and then some. But can we really handle that? I mean, can we handle 10, 12, even 14 days without rain? Well, technically, yes. We're not in a drought right now in the Tennessee Valley. There are some drought conditions around us, though we had a pretty good May as far as rainfall amounts went, so we're doing okay. However, as soon as that rain does come back in the forecast, our ground will be ready to absorb it, especially as we're heading into the summer when so many crops and plants need their proper growing degree days. We're also going to appreciate it because it's going to cool us off. Unfortunately, though, that day is not coming for quite some time. We're hot as we head into the weekend. Father's Day is muggy. We'll dip back down to the low 90s next week. The trash pandas are back, but it's still going to be a scorcher.